Howdy there, one and all, Ruckus here, back once again with the first video of 2016. How are we all doing? How was your Christmas and New Year's break? I've just returned yesterday from my East Coast adventure. 1.5 weeks spent on the coast and on the parents' farm in Wagga Wagga. Good times, lots of cow chasing and pool swimming and even some drone flying. Got some presents over Christmas. It was a good trip. I'm feeling revitalized. And let's see if that translates into more Blitz videos. It is hot as balls here in Perth at the moment. I've got a pedestal fan running about 3 meters away from me. You might be able to hear it in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. But if you can hear it, well, too bad. I'm sweating here. Today's episode is going to be 4 games, and 3 of those are they're all pretty action-packed. There's some really interesting and intense moments, and also some pretty derpy play by myself, and some really lazy ammo selection you'll see. We'll get into that as it goes. So here we are on the first game. It's on Fail Creek, a Tier 7 game with myself and Pimp Daddy in our Tier 6s. I'm in the Tier 6 Soviet premium tank, the T-34-85 Victory. And Pimp, who really is the star of this show, is in the Hellcat, the turreted Tier 6 American tank destroyer. And we have been noob rushed over the bridge by the Reds. They've got one heavy tank, that T-29, in the river, but the rest have gone over the hill. They've caught our slower allies in the rear, and I've fallen back, trying to get a bit of stalling fire on these guys, trying to hold them up. But there's too many targets here at the moment. Can't really focus anyone down. They keep slipping in and out of view. That was probably never going to pen the front of a KV-3. I swapped to the Jagdpanther. Again, no luck. Another bounce. From that angle, probably should have penned. And just like that, we are 2 tanks down. KV-13 behind me. It really needs to get out of there now. Or at least get hull down in a good, strong defensive position. Do you think he'll do that? Or do you think he'll just crumble? T-29's climbed up out of the river and is advancing. No chance of penning the KV-3 at that angle. Bit of luck on the far flank though. Pimp's just got the Comet. T-29's charging in, but he does pause to nuke the KV-13, who goes down without much of a fight. And it is definitely time to get out. Have I left it too late, or will I be able to slip away? Just slipping away from the T-29. You have to hurry though. More targets behind me. There's that Jagdpanther. Just again into the depression before he could bring his gun to bear. 2 tanks down. The Reds firmly on cap. They've got all their Tier 7s. And we've only got, what have we got left? Tier 6s. 2 Hellcats and 2 T-34-85s. Make that 1 T-34-85. 3 tanks down. And I swapped to APCR. I figure we are definitely losing this one. Try and get a bit more damage out if possible, but I'm going to try and flank back, regroup with my teammates. If I'm stuck out there by myself, these guys will definitely be confident enough to rush me and take me out. So I pull back, slipping by, taking a hit there, but somehow it didn't pen. And now we're at least concentrating our force in one corner. The Reds are firmly on cap. They've got all of their Tier 7 still. We do get that Cromwell, who was on very low health, finally. And this is what I was talking about with lazy ammo selection. No need to be firing APCR at the sides of these tank destroyers. But I guess I was just in that frame of mind that I'm definitely losing this game. And if I'm going to lose, well, at least I'm going to get some good damage out. So I am pumping my, I think I had about 9, maybe 10 rounds of APCR. I'm down to 6 now. Firing away, front of the Jagdpanther there. Perhaps that was a good APCR shot, but I'm taking hits here. Too many targets focused on me now. Still on APCR. Our teammates have moved up. We're going to have to desperately reset this cap. Look at this. APCR back. Back in the superstructure of SU-100. Completely unnecessary. What is our Hellcat doing? He's in deep. At least causing a distraction. APCR at the back of a Hellcat. This is ridiculous. T-29, no shot. Pimp's in there deep now as well. We lose our last remaining ally. It's just the 2 of us left now. The Reds still have 3 tier 7s and that Hellcat who just cops another. I think that was my final APCR round. And Pimp is bugging out. It's got too hot. Jagdpanther's charging around. Oh, hits the framework of the bridge there. Get the cover, Pimp, quick. Somehow he takes out the Hellcat. I don't know how he took that shot. Jagdpanther's backing up. Has he paused, taking a shot? Didn't see it clip any background there, so it might have hit. Yes, it did. He slips away over the back into the river. KB3's pushing Pimp. T29 still sitting on cap, so I have to go reset. Pimp's going to have to look out for himself. He is a one-shot kill for both of those, but he does take out the Jagdpanther. Fantastic work. He's on 3 kills. Capture now climbing up to 70%. And now I am realizing I should have kept some of those APCR rounds because we do have a chance of pulling this back, even though it's 2 tier 6s versus 2 tier 7s and 80% cap. I need a reset here, but how am I going to get it at the front of a T29 with regular AP? It's a bounce off the upper plates. HE, will HE be enough from this little gun? It's only a 76mm, I think it is. Pimp saves the day again, planting a shot into the T29's rear. 51 seconds left on the clock. If we're going to do this, I need to take down this T29. Good shot into his side. He is coming around, presenting his front armor. I don't have the gun depression to hit the hull there. 35 seconds left. KB3 on 929 hit points left. This looks like it's going to be a draw. Pimp goading me to go forward. Look at this. Why am I reversing out like that? Oh god. Presented the rear of the tank to that T29, but I do get the kill. 16 seconds left. KB3 on 735 hit points. Oh, and that was crucial. Bounce off the side of his turret. It looks like it's definitely a draw. Pimp doing a great job. What's this? Engine fire! And the killing blow struck by Pimp with a second left. What a finish. So first class, Sniper, Crucial, and Brothers in Arms for that one. 3.2 for Pimp, almost 3 for myself. What a carry by the little tier 6s in that game. 25 shots fired, 17 pens, plenty of APCR derped around in that one, resulting in an ammo bill of about 30,000 credits, I think. But seeing as it's a premium vehicle, I still come away with just under 60,000 and 3,500 XP. Lost Temple Mark II for the second game, a tier 9 battle where I'm once again carried and saved by my platoon mate. Enfrex Toby is the hero of this one in the T34, and I am in the Carnarvon 2015's surprise favourite. I really did not expect to enjoy this thing at all. I've still got about 60k left on the Conqueror grind, and it shouldn't be too hard to get through with this thing. It cannot side scrape for its life. It really does suck at that, so I'm moving away from the flat ground around the temple and moving out into the open ground here, well, into the river system, where I hope to use the good gun depression, high rate of fire, decent turret armor, and good powder weight to get me through this game. Toby's coming out with me, and we've got a couple of mediums working our way too. We've lost our tier 9 tank destroyers to the city. They really should be able to handle themselves up there. That's quite good territory for a T95 and a Tortoise. Just playing things cautiously here. Until we know where the Reds are, we don't want to rush out too fast. There's a couple of their meds up around the temple there. That's the T54, so pushing in ahead. Look out, Isu charging in, and my shot somehow glances off his upper glacis. And he's in. I expect to eat a 600 damage shot here, but he seems to have gone full retard. Maybe he's having connection issues. Maybe he's got no idea. I don't know. But that is unfortunate that that moment makes it to YouTube. Bad luck, Isu, and that has left this poor Tiger P without any substantial backup, or any backup at all, really. You can see 5 Reds around the temple. Our TDs are in trouble. We can make light work of this guy and move on. Indian PZ with us. And VK video 2D. So we've come out on top. We're one tank up, but our TDs are in trouble. Come on, guys, get some damage on. Moving into a high point, crossing the bridge here, trying to get in this island in the middle, which hopefully give me covering fire on that T95. There's too much debris and too many obstacles in the way. I'll be at the side of this Jagdtiger though. It's pretty difficult to miss the side of a Jagdtiger, especially when you've got, I think it's 0.3 accuracy. It's a decent accuracy, whatever it is. Low plate, yes, he's seen me and he's pissed. I'm hull down behind this rock for all intents and purposes. Let's bounce though off his upper glacis. And now we're a tank down after losing our 2 top tiers. Now VK is in trouble, he's drawn a lot of reds, they're all rushing him. Looking to take out that vulnerable, poorly armoured tier 7 medium. Yeah, that's a stock looking T54, which is good news, but we are going to lose that VK for sure. Indian's in a good spot. Able to use his gun depression, but he's playing a dangerous game there. Look at that Jagdtiger. I definitely pissed him off. He was waiting for me for ages. Shot the APCR there, trying to take out that Jagdtiger before I get flanked, but I'm out of time. We lose the PZ, and it's just me and Toby now. At one point I was trying to back up, trying to get into a hold down position, like on the edge of that, on the rise I'm on, but I was just backing over the bridge. I forgot how I'd got to this island. I was just backing up the bridge and exposing myself more, so it's a tough spot. I'm getting flanked, and I'm keeping an eye on the position of that rock in front of me because I still expect the Jagdtiger to be looking for me. You can see me constantly checking that rock. Take down Indian PZ, and the Jagdtiger had flanked to see Toby, but he anticipated that and took him out. Doing okay, but I'm getting flanked again. T54 now at my rear. Toby has seen the threat and he's putting some good fire into him, but just as well, this is a stock T54. This is going to be my last APCR round, which was unnecessary into his side. I'm still playing a fairly lazy ammo game here. Do take out T54. Behind me, the Tiger, sitting in the valley, looking to hit me in the back of the turret. And rushed now by the IS-3. Come on! Dance! I don't know where that shot went. Surely the Tiger behind me can get that shot he needs. Toby to the rescue, charging in. That is a welcome sight. Such relief. I did not expect to live this long. And now that Tiger, probably confused as to how he's now the last one left. But he just had 4 allies around him before. And Toby hold down against the Tiger. I'm going to cross the bridge, get in behind him, attack from 2 sides. And there's no way he can win this. I'll have to be careful. Poke out, take a shot. Ooh, no hit. Wait until he's distracted. Toby pulls over the crest. Big hit. We both land shots, and yeah, that's all she wrote. Bad luck, D-Barbs. Your team really did crumble there. Toby with the kill. 4 kills for him, Top Gun. 2 for myself. So mastery for that game. Steal walls somehow in a Carnarvon. And of course, crucial in Brothers in Arms. 4k damage for myself. 2.6 for Toby. 33 shots fired. Massive game. But a negative in the credits with all that APCR fired. Fail Creek for the 3rd game in the venerable T29. My old faithful who's feeling a bit sad these days with the recent nerfs. Poor old T29, it's a bit sluggish. You'll notice this game also played in the midst of the Australian ping drama of the end of 2015. 240, 250 ping thereabouts. That's going to affect this game. I'm with Horace, Japanese guy, in the SU-122-44. fantastic player, although he does have a tendency to go balls to the wall play style, as we will see. It's going to get into trouble in this game. I haven't played many games in my own SU 12244. I had a really good run in to start with. I think I played maybe 10 games with, it was Pock, who carried me. I think he was in the comment. He carried me to 10 victories from 10 games. And I just let it sit there for ages at 100% win rate. I didn't want to touch it again. I don't know why. I ended up having a few more games later on and ruined that with like sequential losses. So I've been meaning to get some SU 12244 gameplay up and will endeavour to do so early this year. Horus has rushed ahead, using the speed of that machine to get into a forward position. We've caught a KV-13 here out in the open. And trading blows. Look at that slow aim time and the lag from the shot being fired to it actually appearing on screen. Terrible. What is Horus doing? He's rushed out into the open. He had no need to go forward there and plant his gun into the side of that KV-13. And he's taking hits from, there we go, Imho Kim, Metal 123 in the opposite SU 12244. He is perched up somewhere out of sight and sniping away. That's his first kill. First of many it's going to be in this game. I've got plenty of backup behind me, so I leave the KV-13 to them. Turn back to deal with this M4E8. And look, looks like I'm going to have to deal with KV-13. He's just taken out a VK. I don't know how that guy was low enough health to be taken down in one shot, but I guess it's that SU 122 at the back somewhere. Still planning sniping fire in. T150 climbing the hill. We've got a Hellcat and a Tier 6 heavy at the back there. That's not much defense. There's the Easy 8. Move in to deal with him. Imho Kim gets his third kill. Back of a T150. That is a certain pen. But did you see that? That hit the hatch on the back of that guy's turret and somehow didn't penetrate. Jesus. A tank down, KV-1S at the back, and a T150. Hellcat's doing a good job there, but I don't like his chances. Kim gets his third, taking out our IS. It's just myself and the Hellcat left versus 4. Make that 3. Nice work, Hellcat. Thank you very much for that. And there's the KV-2. Moving towards the bridge. Engine shot with a fire. I'll take that. But the Hellcat's luck runs out. Kim with his 4th kill. And a miss there on the Commander's Cupola of the KV-1S. Got tanks on 2 sides of me now. Where is that tank destroyer? KV-2 rushes his shot, and I don't get a return. Come on. Looking for the KV-1S. Look out. Here he is. Let's see how he deals in a close ranging game. We know he's a good sniper. He doesn't know how to aim. I get 1 hit away before he can come around the corner, and as he tries to, he gets caught on the pipes. He can't bring the gun to bear. He has to come further out. That gives me a 2nd free hit. I'm desperately trying to side scrape these logs, and it works. His shot goes into the log. Surely I've got this guy wrapped up, but the lag. Damn you, lag. I take a hit from the front and the rear. I'm now a 1-shot kill for everyone left in the game. There's that KV-2. This is crucial. Right. 2 tanks remaining. Where's that KV-2? Shit. Dive to cover, T29 as fast as you can. 152mm howitzer round glancing over the engine deck. KV-1S is reloaded. Will he poke out? Yes. Yes, he will. Now it's a 1-on-1. 1 derp round from a KV-2 may be enough to do it, so I'm going to play this one cautiously. Trying to anticipate what his move will be. I think he'll climb the hill, so I'm going to go around low, stay in a position that lets me fire from a hold down position when he does appear. No one spotted yet. around the corner, and there he is. 5 kills and a Kolobanovs, I believe. First class, Top Gun, Kolobanovs, Radley's 2, and the Sniper. 3k damage. The Hellcat, fantastic work for a tier 6 tank destroyer. 2000 damage. 14 shots, 30,000 credits, and ooh, not bad XP, 5,000 XP. The fourth and final battle in today's episode doesn't really fit in with the theme of this episode, but I wanted to show it anyway before I got too much older. It has one of the best starts I've ever seen to a game of World of Tanks Blitz. Check this out.
Let's get this show on the road.
So, what's the plan, guys? Move out! If that didn't look like a regular start to a game, that's because it's not really a regular game. This tier 10 battle on Castella was part of an event called Cell Game, run by my platoon mate, Cellbrock, in the IS-7, curator of cellbrock.net. He was offering gift cards to whoever could kill him and his platoon mate and win the game. And he asked me to help out with the event. It was a lot of fun. So you could tell immediately from the start of this game that I was playing with a bunch of people who knew what they were doing. No one derped off in one direction, got halfway around the map, realised they were alone, and then called for help. Everyone was looking to see what the team was doing so we could move off in force, and this is exactly what we've done here on Castella. And this is just going to be from now on a straight slog in amongst these buildings. Earth Dash there in the IS-7, taking some big hits. Let me back up around me. Look out, Jagdpanzer E100. Side scrape the building. No shot on the superstructure there. Pokes again. Again taking hits. On the hill, we've got a bunch of meds up there. They look like they're doing pretty well up against that lone T-62 who's perched up on the edge of the cliff. That's an easy shot. Is that Jagdpanzer come back for another look? I don't think so. Looks like both teams are here. There's no one missing. The Reds have done pretty much the same thing. But they're coming out second best here. The trading's not really going well for them. E100 backing off the cliff. Yep, there's a hit. Front of this Jagdpanzer should be doable. Look out to the left. Second Jagdpanzer. Side scrape. Cover. Safe. Cellbrock takes a massive hit. But that Jagdpanzer's not going to last much longer. Down he goes. T-62 gets him. And the game, just like that, is done. Boom. Try and nab this T-62 kill. Ah, bounce off the turret. Troll Soviet turret armor for the win. And that is the episode done, guys. Thanks for watching. Welcome to 2016. And thank you all for your support over this past year and a bit. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to doing it all again this year. So I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.